Going live. And I am live. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Intuitive Insights and Tarot. I'm Scott, and I got Cherie dodging tornadoes, but she's with me on the phone or on the line. How you doing, Cherie?
Well, doing pretty good now the storm's gone on over us.
How are we looking on YouTube? Is everything 5 by 5? All communications are working properly?
Oh, there you are. Okay, looks good on YouTube.
All right. Before I begin, well, people come in, whoever's on right now, say hello in the chat. Tell me where you're at and how's the weather where you're at. So you're out of the danger zone now, right, Cherie?
Yep, it's pretty quiet now, thank heavens.
Yeah, I saw it. It skirted right nearby you.
Oh yeah, all the way around. There for a little bit, the storm was coming from the west and the wind was going, no, the storm was going east and the wind was going west. Anyway, yeah, good
Yeah,
tornado
which
weather.
yeah, that's tornado conditions, right?
Yep, when it
Well,
starts going around like that, just keep your eye on the sky, and if it starts turning green, then start finding some place to hide.
yeah. Where would that be for you? You said you don't have a basement. I mean, where would you go in a ditch or something? No place would be
There,
safe in your trailer.
well, basically, I would head for the middle bathroom and take in pillows and boo boo with me and shut the door and just ride it out. Now,
Yeah. Well,
if I
it
could
doesn't
keep
sound like
my,
a good place to hide during a tornado, but
uh,
okay, so before I begin today, and I do have some very encouraging news for you guys. Um, I've been trying to restrain myself from having too much hope in this whole um, thing that Tina is sending me these gifts, but she's sent me some updates, and even though I don't have any evidence, hard evidence right now, I don't have the deeds and the keys and the ATM cards in my hand yet. I believe they're coming. And she sent me some anecdotes of some other people who have gotten theirs, and also the medbeds. These are rolling out apparently,
oh,
and
hallelujah.
yeah. So I mean, if this is some kind of sick joke, a farce, which I don't see, I don't understand the what motivation somebody could have by going this far into it. Like all these contacts that I'm getting now, and all these people who are in this, like people have already invested their money into these ICOs, initial coin offerings, and if there was nothing coming out from it, then the people who are perpetrating the fraud, why haven't they pulled the rug out already and just cashed out? Why are they continuing if this is a scam? Why are they continuing to lie with these huge lies too? These med beds are on the way and things like that. I'll get into that more later on. I'm hoping some more people will show up for this live tonight. Can
Yeah,
you
I
see how many
don't really.
people are here?
Mine says that we have 15 people watching now.
Okay. Well, I know a lot of people are going to see this in reruns. So, but before I begin with all the great news that I have to share with you, and I tell you, I'm getting pretty excited. I'm thinking I'm going to be moving into my new house and being chauffeured around in my new Lexus sometime in the next couple weeks or even
Well, that
sooner.
would
Mm. And
Still putting up the prayers. Definitely.
okay, but until then, I have to pay my rent. And right now, I don't. I mean, I have to pay my I have to pay for my visa at the end of this month. That's around $550. Call it 600 after everything. Um, and I just have that right now, but I don't have my rent money right now. And I'm showing you my schedule here, and you can see that it's been pretty quiet for me. My last client was way back. Where was it? I'm going to see here. What am I looking at? June. Oh yeah,
Hmm.
right. You see these red ones here. So it was way back here. So it's been 2 weeks since since I've had any clients, and so that's why I'm on a bit of a mission here today. I've disabled the super chats, and that's because for one thing, I don't. YouTube takes 40% of that. The other thing is I don't get that money for another month and a half, and what I need is money this week to pay my rent. So I'm gonna drop my or if you look in the description, you'll find my buy me a coffee, and I'm hoping that some of you guys will send me your questions with a couple of coffees. I asked for two coffees per question or $10 a question, and so I'm hoping you guys will send me some coffees today, have some questions for me that I can put to the cards, put my talents to work here for you. Um, Also, bookings. I don't know if is my is my. Let me put my website in the chat. But this is unusual for me to go this long, this time of year, without any new bookings. So I don't know quite what's going on there, but I trust the universe is going to take care of everything for me. Yeah, no, I'm not worried. What, me worried? Nah. And today is a very powerful day numerologically, if I can say the word properly. Don't you know? Cherie, do you
Yeah,
know what it is?
777. Your favorite numbers.
That's right. So it's the seventh day of the seventh month of the 20 of 2025, and of course you take the 25 and you add that together and you get a seven. So today is the 777 portal, which is pretty cool because that is as uh, Gigi says, where do you buy coffees? Gigi, your friend Judy did it for you when you sent me the coffees for the reading last time. And let me see, I'll put a link in there for you, Judy or
Gigi.
Gigi. Let me find that. Yeah, so today's the 777 day. And
And I really like the video that you posted too. I watched that. It was really interesting.
yeah,
Kind of looking tonight.
go ahead, Shereen.
I'm I'm kind of looking forward to going to bed tonight.
Yeah, and the meaning of 777 is pretty amazing. It's like you should look it up yourself here. I'm there we go. I'm getting this. I'm gonna post this link right in the chat for you guys. And I'm going to show you how to use it too, because some people have a trouble figuring out how to use Buy Me a Coffee. So there's my Buy Me a Coffee link, and I'm going to show you how you do it, because some people get confused. Let's see, come over to here. Okay,
I don't
so
think that.
once you're on Buy Me a Coffee,
Okay, Scott, that's not a working link.
oh, okay. Are you sure?
Yep, I just tried it. It wouldn't take me anywhere. It's not in blue, so it's not a workable link.
Uh-huh. Why not? Okay, well, it's in the description.
And the description is in blue, so it should be a workable link.
Oh, so the one in the descriptions in blue?
Yeah, but not the one in the chat.
Okay, where is the description? Maybe if I take it from the description. So anyways, hang in there with me, guys, because you're gonna really like what I have to tell you from here we go. This is it. All right, I got the link here. Yeah, you're gonna really be excited to hear this news from Tina. Paste.
That's totally
Try
weird.
this. All right, there's how about that one? That one looks like it's live, a live link.
Yep, good enough.
Yeah, and let me show you guys how to use it. I'm still sharing, right?
Correct.
All right, so you click this link, and then here's where you choose the coffees. Now you see there's not a two, right? So if you want to buy two coffees, you have to click over here and then type it in like that. And then down here you type in was it my was it what is it tree? I can't remember now. This is your or no, it's mine. It's my.
No, because the link should take you right to your coffee. So then I would put in my name or social. Okay, I'll put
No, I
in.
think this is okay. Anyways, yeah, yeah, that's right. You type in your so for example, if I was buying myself a coffee, I'd type in my email and then you can put a message down here and that's how you do it. All right. Is that was I clear enough?
Yep.
All right. And there's something else I want to do today. I'm gonna go ahead and um I'm gonna I want to purchase some memberships. So let me show you how to do that. If you want to be a member and support me that way, so for like $2, you can become a member. By the way, today I'm not going to be taking any questions from non-members. Only coffees and members are the only questions I'm going to be taking today because this trying to generate some money. But this is what I want to do here, though. I'm going to donate some memberships myself. Show you how to do that. So, let's see here. Where is it? Okay, I'm sharing, right? So you see this little dollar sign down here? No, that's not the members. Oh no, that's right. It's in mine. Sorry guys if I'm confusing you. So if you're on my page, go to my website or my channel. You on YouTube. Okay, so there's a join button. See the join button right here? You can join here. And here there's a place where I believe I can buy. Where is it where I can gift? Okay, so there's a
Oh,
see the join button right here? This down. You can join here. And here there's a place where volume, I believe. How did I do that before? Start
it's been
home.
it's been a while since we've done it.
Memberships. Okay. So I was just showing you if you want to join yourself, come to my channel and you click the join button, and then you can join at it's like $2, I believe, in America. For me, it says 35 baht, which is like a little over $1. And that's for the intuitive family members. And 5D is like, I don't know, $5. No, it's not that much. Is it? I don't know. I can't see because it's in baht. And then if you're feeling really generous, you can join the 5D. And if you join 5D and beyond, you become a admin on my Telegram channel, which means you can comment and post stuff there. Mm. And before I do this, because I'm going to buy some gifts here, I'm going to send you guys, I'm going to purchase some gifts for you guys. But before I do that, I'm going to show you how what you have to do in order to be eligible. That's Cherie's chat. I've got a video on here. Oops, wrong one. That shows you how to join members. Let's see, critical weekend. I thought I posted it here. So if you want to receive the gift, you have to go into your settings on YouTube and allow yourself to receive gifts. And I posted a video here that tells you how to do it. Now I'm not seeing it. You know the one I'm talking about, Cherie? Did you see
I
that
remember.
before?
I remember you
Oh, that's
posting.
because it's one of these links here and it's not showing up. Okay, let me see. It's one of these. I'm not sure which this one is. Is this it? No, this is how to join. Okay, so close that one. So I believe it's this one down here. This is how you join our YouTube channel. That's for joining members. Anyhow, if you don't know how to do it, just type in how do I enable GIFs on YouTube. All right, so let me just do this for you guys. Go to my YouTube channel here. Send 5 now. Okay. You could be the lucky recipient. There we go. I just sent 5 gifts. So Rosebud Adkins,
I got
Femi
one this
Carr,
time.
Scott Odo,
Yay!
Lisa Fair. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
Okay. So there you go. You guys just got some free memberships. I did it right. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Where was I? What was I talking about?
Okay, talking about your incoming
Oh,
windfall
yeah. And
and the good news.
all right. And so while I'm waiting for you guys to send me your questions on coffees, let me tell you about what's going on with Tina. So first, I'm going to read you this email she sent me. She's been sending me a lot of updates. It seems like, well, let me just read it. Update from Tina. Okay, she says this is regarding her AUG ICO, and that's the Australian Gold Initial Coin Offering that's being done by, well, I guess this person, Sam Mostine, is in charge of this. And she's
Yeah.
some big muckety muck in the Australian government. I've done a reading on her. I got that she was the real deal and that she's working diligently and she's in charge of this. So let me get to the part that's interesting. It says Sam Mostine and her team have released that paperwork and the number of investors of the AUG ICO is in the tens of thousands. So Sam and her team are overwhelmed with paperwork. So that's what is happening with the AUG and the ICO. Changing the subject, this email says. Let me get to the point of it. I've recently added Medbeds and ASX 2000 to my portfolio. I'm not sure what that is. Now she mentions this woman, Helen, and I don't know if I should give her last name. I'm not going to give her help. I'm just going to call her Helen because I'm not sure how much information I'm supposed to give about her. She's been ill, so she hasn't been able to work since possibly. Let me get to the meat of it. Okay, so somebody sent her a question. Okay. So this was Tina talking to this woman Helen, asking her a question regarding me. And Tina's question is, I've gifted a huge warehouse in Thailand to Intuitive Insights and Tarot by ScottAYates. He has been living in Thailand for 21 years. She goes on to describe me a little bit. Uh, she says how I mentioned to her how I would, as my humanitarian project, I would love to be able to take care of the street cats and dogs here in Thailand. And let's see. And then the answer is, I'm wading through all this. I don't want to read everything verbatim to you because I need to redact some of it. And she says, would your ASX team be able to help guide Scott through organizing and setting up his rescue healing center? And then she gives my information. She says, I'm not too sure about how many med beds he will need to the rescue healing center. I shall investigate further. But then Helen replies, hi, Tina. What a beautiful, heartfelt message. Thank you so much for sharing the story, your kindness. It's very thoughtful and powerful. Talking about her helping me. We'd be honored to help guide Scott through the setup of the Rescue Medbed Center. We understand the legal landscape in Thailand, and we're working to under a secure, compliant framework. Please let Scott know he can reach out directly, and we'll support him step by step from medbed allocation to layout design, animal-focused protocols, and long-term maintenance. Once you've determined how many medbeds are ideal for the space, we'll factor that into the rollout.
Oh.
And then I posted, if you go into my Telegram channel, you can see the med bed. There's like a picture of the med bed, and there's a testimonial there of somebody who's actually used it. So you can find that on my Telegram channel, which is in the description. Okay. That's not the actual email that I was looking for that talks about the liquidation. Let me find that. So that's what in the message I said, it's gone liquid, right? So things are starting to be rolled out now. And let's see here. I see you guys coffees. I'll get to you in just a minute. But first, this stuff is important. So I got the starred. Let me see. Each one of Tina, different types of med beds. This is what the med beds look like. Reading on Sam Osteen. Okay, so this is a reading on Sam Osteen. Oh, okay. It's been a couple of weeks since I read this, so and I didn't bone up on it before I got on, but here it is. So Tina is a clairvoyant, and she's in touch with spirit, and she's, I believe, very gifted in this. And I would love to have her on here to share her abilities with you guys, but she's camera shy. She doesn't like to be in public. She likes being in the background. But she did a reading herself on Sam Osteen, and this is what she got. Sam Osteen was chosen to be governor general by the federal government and the White Hats, and this is Australian, and the White Hats. That's in office past 3 years to the present reelected Labor government. That was recently. And by the way, I got something about Sam Osteen that she's been given an opportunity um, to to make up for past like sins, basically. And a lot of people who were black hats have been flipped for this very reason. That was what I got in a reading from her, and that's why she was chosen for this. And I guess she agreed rather than the the consequences of if you don't agree. And
Right.
she says, as are other past retired white hats, Australian politicians, mining magnates, entrepreneurs, Ripple CEOs, Stellar CEO banks, mining companies are merging into crypto industry. In the time of her position as Governor General of Australia, from 3 to 7 years ago, the upper military, the Galactic Federation, otherworldly extraterrestrials higher up in the ranks, off-worlders, and all shadow governmental bodies globally. She has been working in conjunction with Donald J. Trump and the upper military, global military commands globally. The Galactic Federation, off-worlders, higher up ranked off-worlders, upper military commands, governmental bodies, meaning governments that are white hats globally. Australia has been chosen to be the hub of cryptocurrencies. America and all European countries have been chosen to be the hub of the revaluation, reinstatement, and foreign currencies. By the way, we're going to be looking at this later on. That was the one big beautiful bill, was the revaluation hidden in there somewhere, or part of that, because it's 900 pages. Switzerland, Germany, Ukraine, Iraq have been chosen for Jassara, the straw man. The team that Sam Mosteen is working with has 3,300 to 3,000, 6,000, 10,000, maybe even more, combining all three hubs together. Okay. High security buildings in Canberra and also in Sydney is being the main hubs underground and above ground. The off-world galactic advanced technologies have and are being used to continue to build the Ripple Stellar blockchain QFS satellite systems globally. It has been written into crypto smart contracts on the Ripple Stellar blockchain satellite systems. To go between the three hubs, they all are using time travel technology to go between three hubs. They're also using submarines, undersea level cities to store medbeds, replicators, cloning equipment, so on. And she says, June is mean to be the flip, which is last month. Liquidity, green light was a this was a quick channeling of Sam Mosteen. So what I just read to you was Tina channeling her own information. Different types of medbeds. Now I'm looking for. Is this the one? Looking over the one. Okay. Oh, this is it. I'm getting to the good part. Hold on a second. Last launch of message was received, and investors are waiting. Okay. The last launch message we received was that AUG ICO had gone liquid. Okay, and here's the one I was looking for. This is what she received from the ICO. And we as investors, that means her and people like who are in the investors, are waiting for paperwork and keys and to properties and cars. Sam Mosteen and her team have released that the paperwork and the number of investors in AUG ICO is tens of thousands. So, and these are people from all over the world, I believe. It's not just Australians. So Sam and her team are overwhelmed with paperwork. So that is what is happening with the ICO. Changing this. I already read this. Okay. But I got something else from her today that was very interesting. Let me go to that. Sandy on investors. Christine, investor. Okay. So this was from someone asked a question of Helen, and she says, "Thank you for the sweet message. Your details are being confirmed." And let me get past this stuff. Yes, we are in the final prep stages. Okay, so this is the email I got just today. So Tina knew I was going to do this live, and so she sent me this to read on air. Yes, we are in the final prep stages for key delivery and smart contract distribution. For physical deliveries like MasterCards, keys, and documents, we're currently arranging for them to be sent through a tracked signature required courier. This may vary depending on the location, but in the US, FedEx and UPS are the most commonly used. Once your package is scanned into the system, you'll receive a tracking number for your exact arrival time. If anything needs to be signed, be absolutely sign on your behalf. Your husband. This is for this particular person. She says your husband can sign for you. As for smart contracts, yes, they are being delivered directly to your personal Telegram account, and you need a secure document style system will be included for digital signature. Okay, so this is an anecdotal example of somebody who asked a question and stuff's in the mail, guys. And Tina asked me for my information where she can send it to me directly. So I'm just waiting now. I'm just waiting to get the key to my house and my cars.
Wow, that is that is great.
I
I
mean,
love it.
how long do I wait before I I feel like I've been punked, Cherie?
Well, I guess that kind of depends on when they go to deliver the paperwork to you, and all of a sudden they're saying that in order to receive it, you have to give them $250 or something, then you'll know that you've been
Well,
pumped.
I'm it's not they're not sending it to me at all. They're sending it to Tina, and then she'll send it to me. And as far as like, and I'm not talking about me being scammed. I haven't been asked for anything other than my name and address, which
Yeah,
is public public record, right? By the way, Tina has also put in submissions for a house for my sister and a car for my sister and a med bed for my brother since he's a millionaire and doesn't need anything. But his health is poor, probably from becoming a millionaire. um, and a house for my other sister. And and so yeah, like there's no way I've got nothing to lose in this. What I said is
that's true.
how long do I wait, before I feel like I've been punked? In other words, I've been tricked. I've been, not me, but Tina, and when I asked Tina about her investment, she said she didn't invest any more than she could, lose. It's like gambling, right?
Right.
You never bet more than you can afford to lose if you're smart. And she assures me that even if this were some kind of scam, which I don't think it is, that she'd be okay. But what I'm asking you, Cherie, is I'm now waiting for keys and documents so I can move into my house and start riding in my new car. I'm not going to drive. I'm going to have my wife drive for me since she's Thai. She's got a license, and I just don't like driving in Thailand. Period. So how long do we, and it's all of us, everybody's watching this, they're going to be waiting to see me get this stuff because I'm telling you guys, if this happens for me, then I'm just like on the first wave and it's going to be happening for everybody. And I will get to the question about um, the revaluation. Is that in the new bill? But how long do I sit here waiting for Tina to send me my stuff, which will come through a courier? How long do I wait before I come on here and tell you guys, well, it's been a week or it's been a month or it's been a year and I still haven't gotten my stuff. How long do you think we wait before we say, eh, this has all been some kind of sick joke? How long do you think we wait for that?
I would say probably fall. So I really see things working out between now and fall. So I
That's what I
think,
was thinking. Here's what I was thinking. If 3 months from now I still haven't gotten anything, I'm going to start having real, real doubts about it. Right. If 6 months from now I haven't gotten anything, I'm going to be pretty convinced that this was never really a thing and it's just not going to happen. And I'm going to stop talking about it. Uh, uh, but I mean, things like this probably take time. And I don't know. I'm just going to be patient. And like I said, I've got nothing to lose here. And it's kind of fun to imagine that I could be moving into this house.
and positive energy brings manifestation. What I'm talking about not being able to talk tonight. We're still going to be positive about it. We're still going to be manifest it. So it's going to come to be.
That's right.
Some things just take a little bit longer to manifest than others.
What do you guys think? I'm looking at the chat right now. Let me refresh it and see if I've missed anything. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you think oh thank you for the sticker, Kendra. Yeah, stickers are okay. You can send stickers if you want to help support this channel. But see what else did Tina send me here? Oh, about the med beds.
Mm-hmm.
Did I read this one already? ATM code. Okay, now this is one I got recently. Sandy, an investor, questions and answers from Helen. This is not Sandy, my dog. This is another investor. She says she's clarifying something for this investor. ATM code. The ATM code you receive. Okay, so this is interesting. This is somebody who apparently, and this is like taken from the Telegram group chat, I believe. And then Tina passed it on to me to share with you. So this person asked a question about an ATM code that she's already received. The ATM code you received on June 11th is valid for all your ASX ICOs. And then she goes on to a couple of, provided they are held within the same wallet. And I'm going to redact any vital information here. As for physical card delivery, it is scheduled to begin after the flip and rollout of the new app. All cards are aligned and ready for dispatch once that step is completed. Advanced med beds per house because you hold, and this is to her, because you hold 2,500 med bed tokens. And don't ask me what that is. I don't really understand. It's like you can buy these tokens that give you access to different levels of med beds. It says you automatically qualify for advanced med beds in every room of every property you own. No need to specify the number or models now. That seems like a lot. When
Hmm.
property handovers begin, they will be pre-installed unless you tell us otherwise. Are ASX banks properties covered? Yes, as long as you meet the 2,500 token medbed tier. Do you need to move your house requests under medbed ICOs? No. Medbed delivery to other addresses so you can have them delivered to other places. Animal medbeds. The advanced medbeds can treat both people and animals, including small pets. While the machine is the same, the software and treatment programs will adjust for species and size. If needed, we can provide a smaller version. Just let us know the intended use and we can accommodate. You've done everything right. Okay, so this was all about the med beds. And I want to share with you this anecdotes of the med beds. Okay, so this is on my YouTube or Telegram channel. Here's what one of the med beds looks like. Have you ever seen this image before, Sheree? I mean,
Oh
besides
yeah.
me sharing it?
Oh yeah.
Because I don't
I've
think
seen them.
I've never seen this one. I've seen others that were more like conceptual, but I think this is actually what the ASX medbed looks like. That's pretty cool.
Very cool.
And then here are this is like the firsthand experience somebody had with it. Yes, there's a general protocol that many users follow after the initial full body treatment. The main session lasts 30 to 60 minutes for full detox, cellular reset, emotional organ healing. Follow up 20 to 30-minute sessions every 2 to 4 weeks. Noticeable differences. Some feel immediate relief. Maintenance protocol. After completing 1 to 3 full sessions, many are encouraged to hydrate constantly, avoid toxic intake, practice grounding and light exercise, and use emotional tools. Avoid alcohol, heavy metals, and negative emotional environment for 24 hours before. This makes sense. Set a clear healing intention. This matters more than you think. Some facilities offer a gentle detox drink or salt soak before entry. She says, I wish I had recorded a before and after journal of mental emotional changes were equally profound. Scheduled downtime and believe sooner that spiritual emotional healing matters such as physical as much as physical. And there's my new so all right.
I don't know
I
about having one of those in every room in your house.
Yeah, I did quite get that either. Um, why you would need one in every room. I mean, if they have that many of them, I guess that's a good thing, you know.
True, but I, even if you have 3 or 4 people in the house, you can rotate on using it. So you wouldn't need one in every room.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was a little bit of hype there. But but it's just really cool to see that there are people who are saying that they've actually used them,
Yes,
you know.
definitely.
And there's another thing here about med beds, but I just want to come on here and let people know, stop asking me if it's going to happen, because yes, I believe look, I have to believe it now. I mean, I've got nothing invested in it, but this is huge. This is going to be something that I really need right now because ever since I got back from America, I have been really in the dumps. I don't know, is anybody else feeling that way? Like there was a shift, and I know a lot of it was it Neptune went retrograde recently. And I'm not an astrologer, but if you look into Neptune, it's like all of your darkest, deepest fears and your shadows are coming up now. And like one for me is that like, someday all of a sudden everybody would turn against me and I would stop being able to make a living doing what I do. And like nobody loves me anymore. I haven't gotten any new bookings in 2 weeks, and oh, that means nobody loves me. And it's the same things that dark side of our ego whispers in our ear, and that has to do with this with what's the what's going on astrologically right now. And we have what's the other one that's going retrograde? Saturn's going retrograde. So
Mhm.
things of authority are breaking down, systems of authority are breaking down, friends are leaving us, which I experienced recently too. Someone who I considered to be a friend who was a client, and then because we started chatting a lot, and I let her into my inner circle of friends, same way I've done with Cherie, which I don't do lightly. I'm very careful about who I allow to be like in close contact with me. And then we had a falling out, and I've been trying to reconnect with her and try to, talk about the disagreement that we had, and she's just not replying, and it hurts, because this is someone who I trusted, someone who I believed in. And this person told me over and over and over again how much they loved me. And this is, I have a problem with this. It's like, don't tell me how much you love me. Just be there for me when I need you and show me that you understand me. You know, I would much rather be understood than to be loved. And obviously, that person didn't understand me because when I needed her the most, she wasn't there. Even though I used to drop whatever I was doing whenever she told me she needed to talk to me. Anyways, I'm not going to dwell on that. My point is, people are leaving our life right now. So maybe some of you have been experiencing that as well.
Not so
Sheree?
much that. I haven't really felt that. Of course, I don't really have friends. I have acquaintances. I don't have friends,
Yeah.
except for you.
Well, thank you.
And but with me, it's been more along the lines of I feel like something the cat drug in and forgot to kill.
Uh-huh.
It's just energy wise and just drained. So there's just a lot going on with the sun's energies coming at us and the alignments coming at us, and it's just like wham bamming our systems.
Hmm. Yeah, and then Mercury's going retrograde here shortly.
Again.
So
Oh
we've
no.
got, yeah, on the 17th. So we've got three planets that are going to be going retrograde, and
Oh no.
but I got some coffees from Carol, and she says, "Hello,
Mm.
Scott. Can't wait to hear your news today. If you're taking questions, I sure would like to have you pull a card. I'll do a reading on what my financial outlook for 2025 is." I love you. Thank you. Well, thanks a lot for that, Carol. I really appreciate that. And let's do this. So this will be, I mean, if what I think's happening is happening, and then we should see some really good signs here, which I have been seeing. I was saying for the past, well, 8 months, because, well, it's been for about a year. I said that it was happening at the beginning of the new year, which now I realize was probably a few months ago in April. And that's when all this
Yep.
stuff started happening. That's when I had an insider contact me telling me that she was in contact with the very top levels of the U.S. Treasury Department of Treasury, and her boss told her it was going to be happening. Right around that same time, it's when I got my first email from Tina telling me that it was happening there for her with the ICO.
And now
And
there's a fence and everything around the Fed building.
oh, really?
Yep. They erected that last week, I think.
The other thing that I found very encouraging was when I went to Bank of America to open my bank account, first time in 21 years. Um, the banker there some questions, and it was just the look on his face. He looked like a poker player. His face went stone cold, and he showed no emotion. And I'm like, come on, you know what I'm talking about. And he's like, oh. And I've talked to a couple other bankers before, and they said they did know what I was talking about. They had heard about it, but they didn't know much about it, just as they had heard about it. So
Yeah, Basel III compliance is going into effect July 7th, I think.
oops.
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's today here.
Yep.
Dropped a card. Okay. So this is for Carol. What do her finances look like? She asked for 2025, which is through the end of the year. So let's see what we get for her. Make my card screen bigger. And thank you very much, Carol. I really appreciate it. Oh, and thank you, Cherie, for the coffees as well.
You're
You
very
didn't have
welcome.
to do that. You're
Just making sure it worked.
How do I look on the screen there? Can you see me and the cards?
Yep, you're looking good on YouTube.
Okay. Carol,
Oh, now it
this is
went in
for
front of your
you.
face.
Yeah, I know. I had to move. If I move this way, it takes a minute for you to see on okay, this is Carol's finances. Yeah, things have not been going well in the past for you. Some disappointments, huh, Carol?
Yeah, it's in front of your face. So if you move over to your left.
All right. So, Carol, it looks like you were following your intuition when you purchased some, maybe you made some investments, and then you're second guessing yourself on those. But all of your misgivings that you have now, you need to not pay attention to what your logic mind is telling you, because maybe it seems like things aren't working out the way you expect them to. But there's going to be something to celebrate, and all of your misgivings that you have now are going to be done away with. You're going to um, any doubts and misgivings, fears that you have now are going to be rectified once this celebratory event happens. It's going to be something, I think this is the revaluation, because this is the return of sovereignty and celebration for that. So let me put it this way. All the doubts and fears you have right now are going to be washed away, cut from your life in 2025. It's very important right now that you maintain this connection you have with whatever was the intuition that led you to make the investments, whatever that is you've made, and not let the doubts and fears that you have be in the forefront of your mind. Okay, it all those misgivings that you have, you need to recognize them, but then tell them that you know, because you do know that greater things are coming, and there's going to be celebrations, and all of the anxiety and sense of you know um, doubt that you have will be cleared away in 2025. All right. So that's the way. And I know a lot of you are looking at this Three of Swords right now, and you're thinking, oh, that's betrayal, or that's sorrow. Not when you look at the two cards next to it. And this is a card of healing. A lot of people forget about that. That the Three of Swords is cutting away the things that had us. And here's the card from the past. This is that sadness and sense of loss. All right. This is the healing from that. And thank God that I've got these two cards next to it, because you're right. Otherwise, this could be a card of of betrayal and broken promises. But it also means healing from those things. And that's the celebration, and this return to personal sovereignty is what tells me that that Three of Swords is one of healing. All right.
That's great.
All right. So I want to take a pause for a minute here and share with you guys. There's a link to my website in the description. And if you want to book a reading with me, come over here to book reading. This will give you my current fees right now. And click here to book. This will take you to my booking app. Now, all the times you see here will be in your local time. Okay, I start at 7:30. I start my day at 7:30 a.m. That would be 8:30 p.m. in the Eastern time zones. You can just, if you want 30 minutes, you can click and, oops, that's GG's. And you can book here. I don't know why that's popping up. And there's each one of these blocks is 30 minutes. So if you want an hour, then you block out you put your name in for two of the blocks. Okay. And also, if you do a booking, join this Telegram group that is where you can talk to me, so I can tell you about, like, we can confirm times, and if you have any questions about booking, you can ask them there. And then buy me a coffee, and I would prefer right now if people pay through buy me a coffee, because I can get that money quickly. But I also have PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, And here's my, just put in my email for those. Right. So I want to take a look at what's going on in the chat. We got any action going on in the chat? Not much.
Hmm.
Hi, Sarah.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. Usually our group are a lot chattier than this.
Yeah, I'd like to know what people think about what's going on in this with Tina and these this ICO, this initial coin offering. I don't need that.
Yeah, kind of strange. You're getting lots of hearts, but don't have people chatting.
Well, I do appreciate it. Did we really start 65 minutes ago? No. Sarah says, I'm doing G computer work. Well, she says she's in ICOs.
Yeah, we're waiting. Oh, that's
So
great.
have you been hearing any of this stuff, Sarah, like I've been talking about, that Tina's been talking about, like people starting to get stuff going on? Oh, I can do that reading on the one big beautiful bill. That's what I was going to do.
Yes, we'll see if there is anything about the Nasara hid in there.
Right. So revaluation is the big thing that I think everybody's waiting for.
Correct.
Oh, I got some bad news. I talked about on here how I turned 62 in October, and I've got no reason to wait any longer for retirement. Whatever I get from retirement, even if it's like $700 a month, that would be huge to me. Um, I wouldn't have to, like right now, I'm struggling to pay my rent and to get enough money to pay for my visa. I wouldn't have any of those problems with whatever I make. Like even if I had no clients, uh, I could live on that. So I sat down and I started to fill out the form online, and then it says you need a Florida ID because my home state and my permanent address is at my sister's place, and I need a Florida ID in order to file for Social Security. I did not know that. And I cannot get the Florida ID unless I show up in person, which means if I want to get my retirement payments, I need to go back to Florida again. So that was a big kick in the stomach for me.
Yeah, because if you'd known that prior to, you could have done it already and had it all prepared.
Well, I thought about it and I was thinking, well, it'd be nice to have a driver's license so I could people wouldn't have to chauffeur me around everywhere. But also, I just thought this might be a reason why I'm going to need an ID card. So I could have gone down and got it when I was there, right? And I just never got around to doing that. And so now here I am in this quandary where I have to go back to Florida just for that. So I'm not real happy about that. Okay, so
But
here it is. This is for the RV. What was that, Sheree?
okay. And then again, you're going to have your own plane, so you can just jaunt on over.
Well, Tina says that the yachts and planes, because yes, there are people in the ICO who have put in for yachts and planes. Those are going to be coming later. That they're doing the properties and the vehicles like cars and trucks and stuff like that first. So it may be a while before I get my Gulfstream. Okay, so here we go. This is what's in the one big beautiful bill. And the first card is, oops, make it bigger so you can see it. All right. Well, that's a good card. It's Pentacles and it's leveling things out, which is the RV revaluations is putting things back on an even scale. Right. And that's what you see here. It's kind of the Robin Hood card, taken from the rich and given to the poor. Aha. Page of Pentacles. Now that's a good card to see. That's a
That's a solid.
yes.
Exactly.
That is a yes, and that is a new way of handling money. 10 of Swords in the recent past. That is resignation. So in other words, the old system, and by the way, we have already made the switch to the quantum financial system. Okay, so the old stuff is gone. This is things that are unknown to us. Yeah, it's already happened, and that is the Nine of Wands. Hmm. Now, this is the card you get when the battle's over. You've won, and you've got the weapons of your enemy stacked behind you. That's what this is. You see the guy, he's been in a fight, right? If you take a look at that card, this guy's been fighting the good fight. He's got some injuries from it, but he's won. And it's time to sit back and lick your wounds and make plans for rebuilding. But we it's not going to be announced though. All right, with this moon here, this is like you're not going to hear an announcement about it. Like you're not somebody's not going to come out and say, "Okay, Nasara Jasara has begun."
So
So,
basically, we're waiting for the Sandman military op to finish up.
mhm. So when will we know about this in the public view? Oh, there we go. Well, this is the financial systems, the like big what do you call it? Like oh, and there's the Nine of Cups, wishes coming true. Institutions, the new institutions coming online and then being able to grant people's wishes. So I do believe, especially with this page of Pentacles here, that there is something in this bill regarding revaluation. Um, when will it be in the public? I don't know. I'm not going to venture to say.
When the Sandman operation comes to light. Yep. We still have some markers to get to.
Yeah, Sarah, thank you for that. Yeah, I question everything. I don't I've always said certainty can lead to great disappointment, right? So you take everything with a grain of salt. And Sarah, you've been saying to trust it, and several of you have. And I do believe that this is happening. I do believe in Sam Mostine and all the other information I'm getting from Tina. And yeah, I really needed. Oh, that's what I want to say. Yesterday, I was still feeling really down in the dumps. And before I come on and I do these lives, I need I need to be in a good state of mind. You know, I need to be positive and have like good vibes coming in. And yesterday I was not feeling it. So I sent a message to Tina, and she's in Australia, so she's 3 hours ahead of me. And it was about 7:30 at night, and I was hoping I wasn't disturbing her, and she she let me allowed me to call, and we spoke for about an hour and a half, and she really did give me all the thing. She told me all the things I wanted to hear, and not just to like make me feel better. Like she really believes that this is happening. She sees evidence of it, and I can trust her. Plus, she contacted Spirit for me. She told me that I'm going to be doing better. So,
Good.
yeah, it was just really great talking to her. And after talking to her, I mean, you can never be 100% sure about anything, you know, but I'm over 90% on this, which means it would be even more disappointing if it didn't happen. But, you know,
We have to believe somewhere and sometime. And this is
right.
time as any to start believing. Still believing.
Well, I've been believing in this for probably as 2011 was when I first started hearing about all this, like the straw man and you know, the revaluation. And I first heard about it from David Wilcock and Benjamin Fulford at the time. And there were things happening back then that David was talking about that made it sound like it was going to happen back then. And I think it was supposed to happen back then, just like it was supposed to happen back when Clinton was president. He was supposed to sign it and he didn't. And then it was supposed to happen on September 10th, or was it the 12th of 2001? I think it was the
Yeah.
12th. It was supposed to happen the day after the events of 9/11. And of course, we know what happened then, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, the black cats definitely had a sort of hold on us, which now they are losing, have lost. We are definitely more aware of what's going on now than what we were back then.
Mm-hmm. Here. So, what's going on in everybody's lives right now? Does anybody have a question for the cards?
You're not on members only mode or anything, are you? Because we
Nope.
usually have a lot more chatter.
I don't know. Let me check. If I am, somebody could send me a message on Telegram or something.
I'm not seeing it on mine.
I'll double check. Oh, you know what? I think it is on members only.
Oh, I'm getting a bunch of 100% now there with the heart, so maybe you are 100%. They keep.
I think maybe I was. Yeah, members only mode is off. Okay.
Now we have our chatter. Oh, good.
Sorry about that, people. So, what's going on? Sorry I excluded you guys there. I really thought I had it set for everybody, but that makes sense. That's why all the comments have just been from members only.
Yeah, that
And
hasn't happened.
this says there are 49 people watching.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I'm super excited, guys. I can't wait to be moving into my house, my new house. Uh, and so here are the things that Tina says that she's put in submissions under my name. The house, which is like it's a 4 bedroom, 2 bath, $300,000 house that's just on the outskirts of Bangkok. 30 minutes. I'm an hour from Bangkok, and it's 30 minutes from me and 30 minutes from Bangkok. Look at all the nice emojis people are giving now.
Yeah, we've got you switched over. Members only mode is off. Everybody can chat now. Then
Yeah.
underneath that says live commentary mode on. Only viewers selected by the channel owner can send messages. I've never seen that before.
Let me live commentary approved. Oh, that's approved. Okay, so it's anyone. Oh, here we go. I still haven't got it right. Gosh, I'm slow
Just a
today.
little
Live
bit.
commentary mode.
Everyone can send messages. All right, guys, there we go. Just a little
Everyone.
bit.
Hey, look at that. 77 X Wild. She's the very first one in.
Yeah. Okay, I can chat again. Thank you. We can
All
chat
right.
now. Hey, we're just a little bit
Anyways,
rusty,
listen,
that's
let me try
all.
to lift the mood here. I'm super excited, guys. This is happening. I'm just waiting. When I asked when I asked Tina when do you think I could get my keys and my papers and stuff, she said it could happen this week or it could happen next month. And I've been visualizing it. I'm ready. And think about what this would do for all of you to see that somebody was getting it, right? So Tina submitted for me the house, a Hilux pickup truck, a motorcycle, the warehouse, which you guys saw. I gave you a tour of that warehouse. If you haven't seen it,
Mm-hmm.
go back and look at my videos. Um, she's actually submitted for another warehouse because she said Spirit told her that I was going to need more.
Cool.
Um, and the Gulfstream jet, which I really do need because I need to be traveling back and forth from America. Retrograde's fault. Yeah. Thank you, Tanya. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna blame it on Mercury retrograde. Now,
Definitely.
you would think I would know how to control my YouTube channel better by now after all these years of doing it. Anyway. Um,
That's what happens when you go on vacation.
yeah. So you know, I can't help thinking how funny it would be that I get these things. So my brother, if you guys don't know, my brother's a pretty amazing man. Um, I remember him leaving the house and man, he went to work. He started working so hard and without a degree. My brother has no degree, but he first started working at Harris, like in their shipping department. And he moved up really quickly there. Then he got like an opportunity to work at a another company where he met somebody there and they went into business together and they started a business where they put decks on boats. It's called Sea Deck. If you look them up, SEADEK, I believe. And then him and his partners, I guess, built this business over the next 20 years or so. And a couple of years ago, he sold it, and he's a millionaire now. I don't know how many millions he has, but he's a he's a millionaire. And I went the complete opposite way. I lived a life of minimalism, and I set out to prove that you can live a very amazing, fulfilling life without much money. And that's what I did. I've traveled around the world. I've had experiences that you cannot buy with money. I've seen done things that my brother will never experience, like the inside of a prison in Thailand.
Yeah.
but I'm thinking, how funny would it be now if I, for all intents and purposes, am a millionaire? I mean, I've got a millionaire lifestyle. Now, I'm going to be receiving some kind of stipend because I'm going to be taking care of this sanctuary, this animal sanctuary. So I'm going to be able to get paid for that. I don't know. Tina's never told me that I'm going to get like money from this. Um, but I'm going to have you know, my point is I'm going to be living like a millionaire, or at least a very wealthy lifestyle. And I got it not by working so hard that I made myself sick, because now my brother's health is not great. He has, I'm sure the stress of becoming a millionaire took a toll on his body. But yet
Mm.
I could end up with all these things and a $70 million jet, which I'm sure my millionaire brother couldn't even afford to buy. You'd have to be a billionaire to own a $70 million jet. But I was just thinking,
Yeah.
how funny would it be if my brother took this route, this upward trajectory of, working hard. And he told me at one point when I talked to him that he went to bed at midnight and woke up at 4 a.m. every day in order to to get to where he was at. I don't know how long he did that. But imagine
Yeah.
he did that, working hard, and I did just the opposite. I'm like, I haven't worked a 40-hour a week in 21 years. And I've had a life of leisure. And yeah, sure, I had some rough times when I could only eat one meal a day, and I spent some time in a Thai prison just for having a flower in my pocket. And so it hasn't always been a bed of roses for me here. I've gone through some stress, but most of my time here is pretty stress free, I have to tell you. Um, and so I mean,
Strange how life
what's that?
strange how life works.
Yeah, it would just be like this poetic justice for me, where I end up pretty much in the same position that my brother's in, but I did it through manifestation because it was 30 years ago when I realized that we can manifest our own realities in this life. And even though becoming a millionaire and owning a, multi-million dollar jet and a luxury home, those were never my goals. But I believe it's a reward that I'm getting for having lived this life. But how funny would it be if I reached the same, like, what do you call it? Like social status as my brother, and I did it just by manifesting it. It would be very satisfying. I'd love to give my brother a ride in my jet, and I'd love to be able to gift him a med bed that could cure his illnesses. That would be really cool.
Yeah, it's like I was talking to my brother the other day and how his eye was doing and everything.
Oh,
And of course, he's lost the sight in that eye. And I told him, I said, well, when they come out with the med beds, I said, I should be in line before you because I'm older than you are. I said, but I'll step back and tell them they have to do my little brother first before me.
hmm. Well, if I get my med bed and I have my jet, I'll fly you over here. No problem. You can use mine, but I'm sure they'll be over there as well. Um,
Sounds good, Scott. Sounds good. Oh, hog time and bring him.
Carol says it would be so nice to be a millionaire and debt free. You know, it's I don't need millions of dollars to be happy. It would be nice not to have to worry about paying rent every month, like the position I'm in right now. You know, when
Yeah,
I
that's
came
me.
home,
All I
yeah,
want is a place of my own where I don't have to worry about bills. You know, I want a house in my name. I want it paid for in full. And I just want the normal everyday bills, telephone, lights, gas.
yeah, but see, all of those are going to go away too when free energy is released.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh, this
that's
reminded me of something that some questions people might have because things like these houses that people are going to be getting, like Tina's gifting a house to my sister, both my sisters, and cars, but those come with hefty fees, like
right.
taxes and insurance and things like that. That's all paid for as part of this package. So yeah, free energy. That's right, Carol. Um, so there are no like, okay, Scott, here's your house, but now you have to pay even like the power and everything is going to be paid for. It's fully furnished. She Tina told me the only thing I'm going to have to pay for is food and like taking care of myself.
That would be so nice, wouldn't it? Of course, I'm not a big eater, so I don't have a lot of money going out for food. It's just,
That's right, Sarah knows because she's involved in this too. All the maintenance, like the jet that I'm getting, it's going to have a flight crew and a ground crew and a hangar, and that's all going to be paid for by the trust that's
yep,
being set up under my name.
that is so neat.
Now, it would be kind of weird though to have all this luxury stuff and to still only be making $20,000 a year. you know.
But you don't
So
have to worry about paying for things, so that 20,000 will feel like an awful lot.
well, yeah, that's right. That's right.
You know,
But imagine having a private jet that I could fly home to Florida in, but I couldn't afford to eat at Red Lobster, for example.
oh, very true. Yes, and with the no income tax and no property taxes, we will definitely have more money in our pockets.
Mhm.
Because once we pay for something, it's ours. We don't have to pay taxes on it. That was all a scam and leaving us blind. Hey, Lucy Blue.
Oh, Lacey, you have got to go into your settings and allow yourself to receive gifts so that you could possibly get the uh the free membership. So I gave one out earlier and you did not get it.
Oh, Lacey Blue's brother-in-law is having a problem. He's in the
Yeah, I
hospital.
just read that. Sure, Lacey, I'll do that for you. Here, let me find this for you guys. Before I do that, Lacey, I'm going to show you guys how to join members. How do I unwrap? Okay, turn on gifts. All right, here. Let me show you guys how to do this now. Lacey Blue, this is probably why you're not getting the gifts. Actually, let me just drop a link to this. How do I share? There we go. All right, here. Watch this. I'm going to put it in the chat. Does it work? Can I do that? Lacey Blue, watch this video that I just posted in the chat. And let's see, can I do that again? Membership gifting. Send gift memberships free. Oh, I can do it free?
Oh,
I was wondering because last it didn't ask me for my bank stuff, so I can do this for free. Let me see. You have 5 gift memberships left to send this month. Oh, I can do 5 a month. Okay, so I'm going to do it now. Wait, Lacey, I'm going to give you a minute. You tell me once you've changed your settings so that you can receive the gifts. I can't play the video because then the sound would, or can I? Maybe if I turned off my. Okay, Lacey Blue, I'm going to give you a minute. You tell me when you found how to turn your gifts on. This goes for everybody else in the chat. I'm going to give away 5 more memberships. Okay. Before I do, I'm going to give you all a minute to go in and enable gifts. Let me see if I can do it this way. Hold on a second here. Stop sharing. Mute for Okay, listen up. To enable receiving gifts, especially from gifted memberships on YouTube, you need to opt in. Okay. You can do this in two main ways. All right. Listen in, Lacey. Through the join button on a channel's homepage, click join. Then find the three-dot menu, kebab menu. On the top, select gift settings and enable allow gifts on this channel. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that now. Come back here to my channel. Am I coming through clear, Shereen?
Yes, you still are.
Okay. So you come to my channel and click join. Then there's a menu on here somewhere. Three dots up here. Click the three dots up here. And then you come down here to gift membership settings. And you click that. Allow gift memberships. You got to turn that on. Okay. Now you can get gift memberships. I didn't have mine turned. Well, in fact, I'm going to turn mine off because it'll give me one by mistake. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to turn mine off. All right. Stop sharing. Everybody get that? I'm going to wait for you to tell me in the chat that you understand. I'm waiting for you, Lacey.
Okay, Lacey Blue says she's going to have to do it on a laptop. I don't see join for the life of me. I really tried.
Oh, it's
77
on
wild.
it's on your phone as well. But yeah, it might be easier on your laptop because I showed you how to do it on the laptop.
77 Wild said I allowed mine.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give everybody a minute here to get theirs working. Lacey Blue. I'm going to wait for, oh, there, Russ.
Russ
Russ did
figured,
it. All right,
yay.
Russ. So I gave away 5 earlier. Let me see who got those. Scott Odo, Rosebud,
Mhm.
Demi Arapoff Johnson, Lisa Fair, and Janice Gallant. You guys all got a free membership. I didn't realize I could give away these for free. Last time I had to purchase them myself.
Yeah, I
Brenda's got
remember.
hers on. Lacey's getting just about ready to do it. I'm gonna wait till I get the green light from Lacey, and then I'm gonna give it away. And that would be really cool, Lacey, if you could get it. And but if you don't get it, Lacey, it's only $2. So I'm not sure why you haven't been able to do it before, but just to show people on my memberships, you can for Sheree, do you see how much it costs? Because this shows me in bot and it gives me a different amount here. But you can join the Intuitive family members for I think it's $1.99.
Yeah, I think it's $1.99.
And then the five you can become a 5D intuitive, which I believe is like $4.99. Or if you become a 5D and beyond member for like $9.99 or $10. If you join that one, then I'll make you an admin on my Telegram channel, which means you get to post there. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen, am I? Oh, I can't. Too much going on. Lacey, you can't figure it out. Carol's allowed hers. Brenda says, maybe Lacey, if you go out of your chat, you will see the join button on the phone. Oh, that's right. You have to close the chat on your phone.
Yeah.
But she's on her laptop and she says, I can't. Too much going on. Oh, I'm sorry, Lacey. But I'm going to go ahead and give away the 5 memberships now. Try back next. Let me see. It says for this month. So I'll give away 10 new memberships each month, as long as they're free for me. Send 5 now. Here we go. You ready? Drum roll. Who's going to get them? You could be a lucky recipient. Spring Bowl, Beth, Jilly Bones, JoJo McWill, and Julie Tobin. Congratulations.
And Beth. Jilly Bones. That's cute. Congratulations, everybody.
All right, that's cool. I was going to pay for those myself, but didn't know I could give them away for free. Last time I did it, I had to pay.
Sure, that was also several months ago, too.
Okay,
So maybe...
I told Cherie earlier that I was going to make this a marathon live stream because I'm trying to get rent money to pay my rent. Let me see, I have an email. Oh, it's no. Thought I had another buy me a coffee. So I really need to get this money soon. That's why I've got the buy me a coffee in there. You can also send me money through Cash App or Zelle or PayPal. I've got all those links in the description. And or you can book with me. If I just got two 30-minute bookings, that would be enough. Oh, did you see the cat that I may be getting, Cherie?
Yes, that's a cutie. Mancoon, huh?
It's partial Mancoon. Oops.
Looks like she has the ears of a Mancoon.
Yeah, and she looks big. Let me show you. To be honest with you, I fell in love with this cat instantly. Even though I told Nina that I wanted a male. Look at this guy. Look at that white around the eyes.
Wrong picture.
Huh?
That's a picture. That's a picture of you.
No, I'm showing the video. You're not seeing the video?
Not yet, no.
Oh, no, it was. Just not showed up yet. Your screen sharing is paused. Oh, no, it says it's paused. Why is that? Let me try again.
Here.
Yeah. It's funny. Listen to Nina.
มาลูกมาไปอยู่ไหมไปอยู่กับสกอตลูกที่ช่วยสกอตโอ้เขาผสมเลยนะคะ
ผสมผสมเมงคูน
อ่าฮะ ตัวนี้เชื่องอ่ะลูกเหรอ
ใช่ตัวนี้เชื่องสุดแล้ว
ไหนก๊อตเขาเลี้ยงแมว
So when I decided I wanted to get another cat, there were only three breeds that I could imagine having after having Mia. And the first one that I really wanted was a Bengal cat. And I
Right.
saw one for $250. I could have had it delivered to my home from like 300 miles away for $250. And this was like 2 weeks ago, and I had the money at the time. Even though I wouldn't, it's a good thing I didn't spend it because now I don't have enough to pay my bills and stuff. But I showed Nina the picture of that cat, and she has it. No, I'm afraid of it. It looks like it will attack me, which Bengals, maybe it would. Um, so, anyways, she just refused to have a Bengal cat because it looks too much like a wild cat. And then the Maine Coon or a Siamese. So I told Nina, keep a lookout for a Siamese cat because I really wanted a Siamese. And then she showed me this one. And I just absolutely fell in love with this cat immediately.
เก่ง
นอน
ฝรั่ง
นอนก็นอนบนแขน
อืมเฮ้ยนี่เหมือนไอ้เหมียวที่ตายเลยปลาสลิดเหมือนกันไง
อืม
อุ้ยแมวมันก็อยู่
But it looks like it has a very like calm temperament, you know.
Yeah,
That
definitely.
that's at the market. You hear all the people walking by. It's the market's right outside there where she works. And the cat looks very calm and relaxed and not easily spooked.
Yeah,
And I just know
um,
Sandy would love to have a friend like that.
definitely.
So, and I told Nina that I wanted a male cat, but I don't know if it's just because I'm still like missing my cat Mia. But when I saw that cat, I just fell in love with it immediately. I'm like, well, maybe that's the cat I should be getting.
Yeah, beautiful eyes and those ears, listening to everything and just taking it in, and nothing's bothering him. Nothing's bothering her. Just looking around.
Okay, so Lacey says that when she looked at that, she doesn't see the option there. It should still be there because you can turn it on or off, Lacey.
Hmm, that's weird.
Anyhow, well, guys, I guess I don't have much else to share with you. And if nobody else has any questions for me, I would really appreciate it. And buy me a coffee if you could send me a question there. I was hoping to earn enough today to pay my rent. But what's today's date? 7th. I have 3 weeks before I have to have enough money to pay for my visa. It's $550. Trying to think of other sources I could come up with that money from. I'm sure the universe will take care of it for me. I mean, the
Oh, yeah.
worst case scenario, if I don't have the money for my retirement visa, so that's like $550 for 1 year.
Lacey
Yeah.
was reminding us about her brother-in-law.
Oh, okay. All right, Lacey. I'll get to that. Um, yeah, worst case scenario, I can do what's called a border run. I can leave the country and come back and get a free visa for 60 days, and then I can renew that for another 90 days. but that's only if I have no money at the time.
Oh, well, we'll get you there. We'll manifest
Yeah,
everything you
I'm,
need.
I'm sure. I'm sure it'll work out. 21 years I've been in this country, and whenever visa time comes up, I always figure out a way to get through it.
Yep.
Okay, Lacey, let me do this for you right now. Let me go back. Read that question again. Can you find that question?
Yeah, I was just looking for it. It was before then. It was before then. My brother-in-law is in the hospital, sedated with sepsis and incubated. Can you pull cards? Will he be okay?
Oh, intubated.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that he has a machine that's breathing for him,
Right.
which is never a good sign. Okay, this is for your brother-in-law, Lacey Blue. Oh, let me make it bigger. Six of Cups. That's for him. Yeah. Well, he's going to be fine. I'm thinking he's like unconscious right now, or let's see, yeah, so he would be if he's intubated. So right
Sedated.
now he may be even like almost like maybe like in a drug induced coma. I wonder if they did that to him right now.
Yeah, she said he was sedated.
Okay, sedated. That's why this death card is coming up here right now, and next to this 10, it looks really bad, I admit, but this is what's important. The Wheel of Fortune, which means he's going to make a turnaround. And with the Temperance is a healing card here. Um, he's going to get his everything is going to get worked out. What was the illness exactly? What did you say it was?
She put down
Sepsis.
there
Sepsis.
sepsis, pneumonia.
Right. Which is like if I'm correct, that's like an infection of the blood.
Sepsis is, yeah, whereas pneumonia is with the lung.
And you see this card here, this is like a blood transfusion, which I'm sure they're probably doing. So this is taking out the bad blood and putting in good blood, basically. I mean, I know that's like an oversimplification of a medical procedure, but you see how she's got the two cups and she's filling one from the other. That to me is like a blood transfusion. And so I believe something like that, or just the healing touch of the doctor, is going to give him a full turnaround from this. He may be a changed person when he comes out of this. This brush with death, because that's what it is. It's sepsis is really serious, and if it's not taken care of, it would definitely lead to death. This is he was on this road to passing away. If he hadn't gone to the hospital and gotten this, like if he would have been like, oh no, I'm fine, I'll be better in the morning, just wait or whatever, that's where he would have gone with this. So I believe that this brush with death, this facing mortality up close like this, is going to once he gets well again, he's going to be he's going to have a like a new look on life. Like he's going to look at things differently after this. So this may end up being a really good thing for him, especially if he's
Mhm.
someone who was not awake before. He may even have some type of like like a near death experience type of thing, an NDA.
And she said that they are moving him to a better hospital. Then she said, whoa, just heard they are flying him. So, yeah, lots of prayers going out to him, Lacey Blue.
Mhm. I think he's going to make a full recovery, though.
Yeah, who? We'll put up prayers tonight.
He
Oh,
needs to make.
going through a divorce.
Oh, he's going through a divorce.
Yeah, tough times.
Mm-hmm. All right. You're very welcome, Lacey. Sorry you didn't get the free membership again, but go in and check your settings. Make sure that you're set up to receive the gifts. And next month I'll try again. I'm glad I could be of assistance to you, Lacey. See, that's the other thing about not getting clients, guys, is besides the money. I mean, yeah, it would be nice to be able to get some money to pay my bills, but it's this type of feedback right here, like what I did for Lacey right now. This makes me feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose. It gives me like a sense of satisfaction. Like today, for the rest of the day, I'm going to feel better now, knowing that I helped Lacey with that question.
Definitely.
And when reading, almost always it's something that helps the person, and then it gives me a good feeling for the rest of the day. And for the past 2 weeks, I haven't had anything, and so I feel like I'm not fulfilling my purpose here. And for those of you who don't know, and a lot of you don't, because whenever I talk to my clients about it, they don't know how I got to be doing what I'm doing. And when I was 19 years old, I did not like the way I thought my life was going to turn out. And I thought about taking myself out of the game with a pew pew to my head. And I heard a voice speak to me at that time, and it said, "You can't do this." And I was like, "Why not?" And it's told me, because you are living in the end of an old age and the beginning of a new age, and that you will be needed to help people to get through this time. And I didn't believe it at the time, and I told the voice that I'm going to look for any evidence that this is true. I spent about a year looking, at the times that we are in, and I found what I thought was evidence that this was true. And so, starting at the age 20, I devoted my life to trying to understand what this meant. And I went down some dead ends, I have to admit, especially in religion, because that was the only way I figured that it was talking about. Like this was like going to be like what they told us in church, that someday Jesus Christ was going to come back. And so I spent a good 10 years of my life going down that path, and in the Seventh-day Adventist church. And I studied the Bible from cover to cover. I taught the Bible. But then I realized, no, that's not the way it's going to happen. It's something else. And that what was my role? What was my purpose? And I thought it was maybe to help educate people. But that's not what it is either. And then about 3 years ago, when the pandemic started and I lost my job as a teacher and I had to figure out a way to earn a living, I remembered these, that I had an ability with the cards. And so I opened the YouTube channel, and I got some help from Janine Morageau. She put my name out there, and she turbocharged my career and got things going. And then I started using the cards to help people. And then I realized, oh, this is my purpose. It's not to tell people what to believe and what, what kind of you know what to think and what to believe, like the shape of the earth, is it flat, is it round, or is there a god, isn't there a god, which religion is true. And it's not that. It's things like Lacey Blue's brother-in-law. Now she has the assurance that he's going to be okay, so maybe she'll be able to sleep a little bit better tonight. And other people, I mean, I've got email after email from people telling me how much I helped them. And what I do is I give people understanding, and I help them to raise their spirits a little bit. That's all. Just like yesterday when I called Tina, I needed my spirits lifted. That's what I needed. And she did that for me. And what people tell me after a reading from me is that they feel lighter. They feel like a weight's been lifted off their shoulder. Their energy, their vibration level has been lifted. So that's what I'm here
And,
to do. And that's what
and,
gives me pleasure in life. Uh, I
and
mean,
you
it's
helped
nice.
me work through a lot of things from my childhood, so, which is very helpful. Help me understand some things that that went on when I was a kid, moving around all the time. Russ says he's having a bit of problems with you buy me a coffee.
Oh, really?
He said, I tried buying you 7 coffees. It told me invalid zip code. I tried putting the zip code in, but it went to another page and now I can't get back into it. It's showing me pictures. Ugh. That's weird because I used it earlier to send you a coffee and it worked all right for me.
Uh, let me go through it again, Russ, and see if I can help you. Bar is always right. Okay. So you come to buy me a coffee. Where do hmm, hold on a second. Not sure. View my page. All right. Here we go. I'll try this again. So here is where you type you have to put your email in, right?
I just put my name in.
come over here, you put the number in here. Well, I'm not going to do this, but that's how you do it, right, Sheree? You come here. Well, you put your name in, but I think that's because you're. Oh, wait. Looks like you did it. Someone bought 7 coffees. I love those 7s. There you go.
Yep.
So you did it, right? And you're right. So that's a great way to do it there. That was from Russ.
Correct.
Let me see. Did I get a notification for that? Thank you, Russ. I think. Yeah, there you go. I got it. I got your notification. I love those 7s. Yeah, everybody. Today is a 777. It's the 7th day of the 7th month and 25th year. You put those together and you get another 7. So thanks a lot, Russ. I appreciate that.
And when we go to bed tonight, put out there to the universe that I am ready to, how did that video say, receive memory, remember who I am and why I'm here. It's opening up yourself to the energies, the portal that is opening up tonight here in the States. So I can't wait to go to bed for tonight, because I am definitely going to put out there that I am ready for the information and the download and the memories of what my mission is and why I'm here.
So I want to read what it says here about 777 in numerology and spirituality. The number 777 is often referred to as an angel number.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, for those who don't know why I'm so interested in this number, 777, number one, my name, ScottAYates. Scott is 777, Yates is 70. I'm sorry, Scott is 77, Yates is 70. So that's my name is encoded with 777. A few months ago, when I bought my ticket to America for the first time, returning home after 21 years, by the way, 21 is 777, right? And when I looked up how many days it'd been since I left, I mean, my plane lifted off from America till my plane touched down back in America was 7,770 days. This synchronicity has blown my mind. I'm still trying to wrap my head around how. Anyways, let me read to you what the significance of this number is. It suggests that you're on the right path. By the way, I need to hear this right now because, like I said, I've been really discouraged ever since I got back home. It just seems like nothing's happening for me right now. But I am on the right path, aligned with your higher purpose, which I just told you what my higher purpose is. It's by using the cards and also my intuitive insights to help people feel better, better understand their life, and just to raise people's spirits and their frequencies. That's my purpose. And receiving support from the universe or a higher power. Spiritual significance. 777 is seen as a powerful number that amplifies the spiritual energy of the number 7, which is often associated with introspection. I've been doing a lot of that in the past 2 weeks. Had a lot of time to sit down and think about myself, think inwards about what's going on with me. Intuition and connection to the divine. Divine alignment. Seeing 777 can be interpreted as a sign that you are in sync with the universe and its energies, and that you are on the verge of receiving blessings or experiencing positive changes. I hope so. For everybody, not just me. Today is the 777 portal. So today is the best day to put your intentions out there to receive blessings from the universe. Inner wisdom. The number encourages you to trust your intuition and inner guidance, as well as to deepen your spiritual practices and connection to your higher self. Positive change. Some interpretations suggest that 777 can signify new opportunities, breakthroughs, and a period of positive transformation in your life. In numerology, the number 7 is associated with wisdom, knowledge, and a quest for understanding, and its repetition in 777 intensifies these qualities. Luck, jackpot. You know how the what is it, the one-armed bandits, what are they called, the machines where you, anyway, what are they called? I forgot what they're called. Anyways, you know how 777 is a payout number. In some contexts, particularly in gambling, 777 is considered a lucky number and is associated with jackpot or winning. However, the spiritual meaning of 777 emphasizes a deeper kind of luck or divine favor. All right.
The slot machines.
Slot machines. That's what it is.
Which nowadays they no longer have the handle that you pull down. Now you just push a button. It's really boring.
Well, I've seen where they have the handle there and you can pull it or like the old ones. Last time I used one was a long, long time ago. But yeah, they made it quicker now, so you can just push the button. You can put in like $100 and then just sit there and push the button over and over and over again. I did hit a jackpot doing that one time.
Oh, really?
I went on a gambling cruise in Florida, and I only brought like $60 with me because I figured, okay, a night out, free drinks. If you spend $60, it's worth the night out. And I was down to like my last $10. And so I went to the dollar slots and I started dropping dollars in it, and when I was down to like my last $5, I hit a jackpot and I got back $60. So I won back all my money.
There you go.
Oh, wow. It's almost 11 o'clock here. No, is that right? Yeah, 11 o'clock. Okay, well, I'm just going to trust on the universe to take care of the rest. I've done all that I can do today, and thank you all for listening. I want to remind you that good things are happening, big things are happening. The Sara Jasara is happening. And I believe that all of these things that Tina, or all these updates that Tina gave me, and these anecdotes of people getting their ICOs liquidated. People are getting PIN numbers for ATM cards. People are getting their documents and keys for their houses and vehicles. I'm just waiting for mine. By the way, go ahead, Sheree.
I'm going to keep up the positive energies and help you manifest it.
Intuitive Alchemist. Love the name, by the way. Going to be an incredible day tomorrow. It's already been an incredible day for me. So, Sheree, in Thai, the number 7 is jet, like Jet, jet.
I saw that when you posted it. I thought that was neat.
And so when I get this cat, whether it's the one that's in that video or another one, that's what I'm going to name it. Actually, 77 is jet, sip, jet. So that his full name will be Jet Sip Jet, but Jet for short, or Jet Jet, Jet Sip
There you
Jet.
go. I love it.
Yeah. So 77 in Thai is Jet Sip SIP, like sip a cup of coffee, and then Jet Sip Jet. So that's gonna be. I've already decided on the name for my cat. That's gonna be it, and then I'll
That's
just
great.
call it Jet for short.
That is so neat.
I think that's a cool name for a cat.
I do too.
I love it. Lacey Blue says, I claim it. 777. Yeah, guys, go and check out the video that I posted where that Sheree's talking about that talks about the 777 today. Um, that's a pretty good YouTube channel. That guy posts a lot and he seems to be spot on.
Definitely. It resonated anyway.
All right, Sheree, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. I appreciate the coffees that you've sent everybody.
And thank everybody for being here with us tonight and muddling through the after vacation oopsies.
Yeah. Yep. And just you have to know that we are stepping into a new age,
Hallelujah.
golden age, I should say.
Well, thank you for having me on with you again, Scott. And you have a good day.
Yep. I'm glad that the storms missed you.
You and I both. You helped me push them away. Thank you.
Yeah, I went and looked at the radar where you're at, and it was like right on the edge. The weather app that I use, it ticks and it vibrates every time a lightning strike happens. And man, my phone was just bam, 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 bam.
Yep. That's what it was like. Just
And
constant thunder and lightning.
and I saw it move just south of you, so I saw that you were going to be okay. All right, everybody, thanks for being here, and keep your eyes on the prize, and send positive intentions and prayers for me, because when this happens for me, that's just the first step. It's going to be happening for everybody. So thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Everybody take care. Bye bye.
All right, Cherie. Well, we made a little progress.